According to the YouTube search algorithm, one of the top 10 videos that you guys are watching on our channel right now is a video I made showing cold lunches for Matt 5 days, Monday through Friday, that I pack for him for breakfast and for lunch. So I thought I would do an updated video to show you what I am packing him for 1 week, 5 days, Monday through Friday. Hey everyone, so some fun facts to know before you do get into this video is my husband works in a factory construction type job. In his job as of 2020, he no longer has access to a microwave, a refrigerator, or anything. Whatever he takes, that's what he has. So I had to get creative with some lunch ideas of things that he likes that he would be able to eat really quickly. So at work, he eats breakfast and lunch because he goes in super early. He doesn't want to eat like super early first thing in the morning. He usually just has some caffeine, his vitamins, and he goes to work. But he has found that he still needs something between when he gets to work, or when he leaves for work and lunch, and he does have a short 10-minute break. So he eats breakfast and lunch at work. So this video will be showing you what I pack for him for 1 breakfast and 1 lunch, Monday through Friday, 5 days. For Monday morning, I'm going super simple, and again, to remind everybody, this is a breakfast and lunch. Also, because we're doing this in the colder months, I don't have a lot of vegetable stuff to send right now, so mostly it's going to be like meats, cheeses, easy breakfasts, and some dried fruit and things like that. But just for super simple for Monday morning, we are going to be doing, these are keto muffins. You can see from the table, we did some muffin baking yesterday, and these are all shelf stable enough to be able to cool overnight. These were not, so they were in the fridge. These are our keto muffin recipe. We're not going back to keto. It's just I wanted to do something to, we need to finish off our almond flour that we had, number 1. Number 2, I like keto muffins because they have a good protein source in them. And Matt, for working a rigorous job like he does, he needs protein first thing in the morning, but he also doesn't eat breakfast until he's at work. So I wanted to give him something that had a protein boost in it, and these also have a fruit source. I think I did a video about that recipe. I will link it up here. But that is his breakfast for today, are the keto muffins, and then for lunch, we have these bento bowls that we purchased at Aldi. They are actually collapsible, and I love that about them. The top or the bottom bowls, the bowl portion itself is actually dishwasher safe. The lids are not. You have to hand wash those because they have a seal on them. But they're super easy to use. Normally I would do like cheese, meat, and vegetable and sauce. But again, I don't have vegetable this time because the vegetables are really hit and miss right now. So, but I still can at least send this, this, and this. And also, I'll show you drink in a minute. Here is breakfast and lunch for Tuesday. We buy these Slim Jims in bulk from Walmart. They come in these teeny tiny packs, but it's the cheapest way that we have found to buy them that works for him. Again, for breakfast for him, he needs something super quick because he only has 10 minutes to eat. So he prefers like more snacky style breakfast food for his breakfast on work days, and then on non-work days we'll do stuff like pancakes or egg or breakfast burritos, stuff like that. But on the work days he wants it super simple and super easy, and again, no access to a microwave or anything. So he really likes this one because that way he can have like the beef jerky with it, and he has dried fruit, and the mangoes are his favorite, which works out really well because Aldi sells these mangoes in the snack size packs. For lunch, for now, unless I can find something else to do with it, we're just doing sandwich, which sometimes he has access to be able to buy like individual bags of chips and things. which is something that I don't have on hand this week, but it's what we're going to work with. So we have this honey smoked turkey breast from Food City, and I don't have any sliced cheese this week, so I have been using the block cheese. There's a really weird effect on the side of that bowl right now. I'm using the block cheese that you saw me cut out at the beginning of this video, and then using the honey wheat bread. Here's what we have for Wednesday. Wednesday lunch is basically going to look the same as Monday. We've got the Italian dry salami from Ollie's, more of the block cheese in here, and usually what I do is I just cut a block at a time. It goes into the storage bowls until I need it, and he prefers the extra sharp cheddar. It's just the one. Sometimes we'll rotate out and do a different flavor, but right now this is his preference for what he likes of different flavors. Sometimes whenever we do pepperoni, I might switch it up for mozzarella. Things like that. But for like this meat, he wants the sharp cheddar. So we're going to do another one of those. I might see if I can piece something together. I'm kind of waiting to get to the grocery store. And again, like the baby carrots I normally get and stuff like that's kind of just not a thing that's easy to get in the winter. So for now, we're looking at meat and cheese. I might get some like individual applesauces or something to go with it. But for now, this is what we're going to put in here. And then we'll leave the third slot open in case we decide to put something else in. We also are going to be doing something different though for the morning portion, or the breakfast portion. We have 2 packets of individual oatmeal. For him, for work, 1 packet is not enough. So we're going to do 2 packets, but to add the protein to it, this is milled flaxseed. It adds 8 grams of protein per serving, so it gives him a protein source. And since I can send him hot water to add to it, we've tried this before, it works out great. Send half a thermos of hot water for him. The more you fill it up, it seems the warmer it stays. But I'm going to dump the 2 packets of oatmeal in here, add the flaxseed. The water will be in the thermos, and what I also send is like instant cappuccino mix in a pod, and he can also use that to make hot coffee to go with it in the mornings, and that way he can have coffee and breakfast with it. And also I sometimes forget, but I try to, whenever I'm laying it out before I even start mixing the oatmeal, have a paper towel with the spoon on it. The spoon will be wrapped up in the paper towel, and then it'll all be packed in a lunchbox together. Here is Thursday for this week. This is going to be the same as Tuesday was. Looking over my board to see which day I've done what. This is what it looks like unopened. We get 46 original of the snack size ones in this box. Gonna tear this right here. And this is a rare moment because I actually need to open new packages of both to be able to do Thursday. So this is what the mango on the go packets look like at Aldi's. The difference between these and the ones that are like just the mangoes in a bag, or you can look for the 6. You can also look for the miniature packets, but I usually look for the 6 and the green label, and that's the definite telltale sign that it's an on-the-go pack versus like just a full bag of dried mangoes. And again, these I find at Walmart. I think they're usually on the same aisle as the nuts, maybe? I don't remember. I usually have to look for them every single time. And we have also ordered these online from Amazon. So I'm going to peel this here, take 3 out, take 1 of these out. And for lunch today, we're going to do something different. This is, these are flour tortillas. They're the burrito style size. We're going to make, I don't know what you call them. We call them roll-ups. That's just what our family calls them. Roll-ups. We're going to take tortillas. We're going to put them on the plate. I forgot to get the mustard out. We're going to put some mustard on here. Layer some turkey breast. I'm going to slice on the cutting board some mozzarella cheese and layer it. And I think I'm probably going to do 2 of these. Roll them up. And I think to get them to fit, I might have to cut them in half. but I'll have those rolled up and in here. And this is something that we use for like towards the end of the week whenever we have run out of bread, or if bread is in a shortage in the winter months. This is something that we can do that's kind of like a meal that would normally require bread, but it doesn't. And tortillas are much more shelf stable than bread is. So this is one of our meal replacements for using for whenever we don't have bread. And now we are moving on to Friday, the last pack lunch for this week. I try not to do these every week because sometimes we will repeat from week to week depending on budget, food availability, and other reasons. So if you want to see them at least like maybe once a month, let me know. But this is finishing up for this week. And this is why I was trying to save some of the bread till Friday, because Matt, for breakfast, for work, has found he really likes just a simple peanut butter and jelly. So I try to change the jelly up as often as I can. The peanut butter is the bulk jar from Aldi's because it's the cheapest place in our area where I have found to buy it. I have not compared to Sam's yet, but I also have not tried the Sam's brand since a recall several years ago. But I know we like Aldi's, and we know that we like the flavor of it and everything. So we've used Aldi's for now. We may try Sam's later. The jelly is just basically wherever has the cheapest, best deals for that week. This time, honestly, it was just because we wanted a different flavor and we wanted red raspberry, and it's really hard to find a red raspberry or any kind of raspberry jelly. So he went to Food City and he found a jar of red raspberry last time he did grocery shopping. So I'm going to do peanut butter and red raspberry jelly sandwich for breakfast. This is another Aldi's find. This is one of my favorite bento boxes that I have seen. It's their Crofton brand, Crofton, and it snaps on all four sides. But what I absolutely love about it is, you see this piece separate. This is actually an ice pack. I just pulled it out of my freezer. So you can actually take this ice pack and put these containers inside of it, which cools the containers on top. And this, like the other ones that they have that are collapsible, this one is also collapsible. So I can store the rest of this in my pantry, or not my pantry, my cabinet. Yeah, I guess it's my dish pantry. And the ice pack can stay in the freezer. Do not put the entire thing in the freezer though. We did it once and this was like really difficult to get off, and I was afraid that the seal was actually going to bust. So we don't do that anymore. We only put the freezer part in. And then this collapses down. So the way this works is, you see how big this is, and this ice pack isn't huge. If I can do it one-handed. The ice pack can actually set in the top, leaving this entire bottom. So this works really well for days like today that we're going to be doing. So I'm going to do the peanut butter and jelly sandwich and put it in the bottom, which is a little backwards, but that's okay because he may choose to do it for lunch instead and do the lunch for breakfast. So the other portion of it for this week is we're going to do the whole cashews with sea salt, and one of these containers is plenty for him for like when we do cashews, peanuts, almonds, anything. Well, not almonds, he doesn't like almonds. What was the other one we've done? Cashews and peanuts. I think the only two I've done so far. He does not like almonds. I don't know if he likes walnuts, but one of these is plenty. And then I can keep this in the packet and put it in here, fold it up, it'll fit. And the cheese, again, our extra sharp cheddar, stored in here. goes in the larger container. So that way also, like I said, he can choose. He can either do the sandwich for lunch or he can do it for breakfast. But either way, it all fits into one compact container. It makes it so much easier to just put in his lunchbox when we're finished, add a drink, and he's good to go. So that is it for our week of breakfast and lunches that I am packing for my husband. Again, these are meal ideas for if you have zero access to a refrigerator, a microwave, anything else other than what you grab and put in a bag and go. I will also share in our Amazon affiliate below the lunchbox that he purchased. This works really well for what he has because he also can store extra like Mios or extra little things in there, or if he needs to bring home like forms and stuff to sign at work. There's pockets and things for all of that. But that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.